Assalamu alaikum, class 5. How are you all? I hope you are fine. Okay, before we start today's lesson, let me check how many students are here. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute, beta, so that other students can join. Okay, in the meantime, until other students join, you are going to open Language Tree Workbook. It's Unit 13, page 50, and exercise 1. Dua and marriage is there only. Okay, we'll start. It's Language Tree Workbook, Unit 13, page 50, exercise 1. I remember I told you on Wednesday that we will be doing this poem, Unit 13, page 50, exercise 1. Turn on cameras. Marij and Ibra, turn on cameras. Ibra beta, turn on camera. Okay, Marij, because only you and Ibra are there, so you have to read it. I'm going to ask you to read it. Read this poem. Unmute your mic, beta. As we have already read two poems, Fringe of the Sea and Lazy Day. So this is another poem that is from workbook. Yes, beta, start.
Sparrows at tea. 1. This afternoon at 4 o'clock in the breakfast room at small round
Beta,
table seated
breakfast.
with two
Breakfast. Breakfast. Breakfast.
breakfast room at the small round table seated with two returning from our sea bath, hungry, whom the waves have
Buffeted
buffeted without ado.
without
Said to
ado.
her,
Okay, okay, stop here, till here. Without ado. Okay, read till here, set to work. Without ado, set to work.
set to work the sunlight step.
Fine, till set to work. Okay. Is there any rhyming scheme in this stanza? Marish, please tell, is there any rhyming scheme in this stanza?
No, teacher.
Beta, there is. Room, whom, to, ado, right? So this is rhyming scheme. Rhyming words. Room, whom, first first and third line. Look at first and third line, last words. Room, And whom, same sounds. To or do, again same sounds. Clear? So this is called rhyming, right? So the poet says there are two persons in this poem, and they are saying that sparrows joined them at tea. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, two persons went to breakfast room. They sat at small round table after returning from sun bath. And when they returned from sun bath, na, they were feeling hungry. Why were they feeling hungry? Because the waves have hit them, strike them with great force. And after this swimming, they were feeling hungry. Sun bath or swimming, they were feeling hungry. So they went to breakfast room to take their breakfast. Without ado mean delay. Without any delay, they started to eat. Set to work mean started to eat. Set to work means started to eat. And without any delay, they started to eat. Got it? Now next stanza will be read by Ibra.
Set to work, the sunlight steps
Wait, Ibra, wait.
across.
Manahid and Yashad, please turn on cameras. Manahid and Yashad, turn on cameras. Yes, Yashad is left. Manahid and Yashad, focus on lecture. Yes, Ibra. Start. You will read from here the sunlight steps.
Okay. The sunlight steps across the doorway. Two sparrows follow. One perches on the chair, the other hops around, both waiting. The cheese is mellow and the biscuits crisp. The
Gentian
gentian blue. Teacups are impatient and
are
filled
emptied,
again
and filled again.
and filled
Okay.
again.
Stop here, stop here. Okay. The poet is saying that sunlight steps, it means sunlight was entering across the doorway, through the entrance. Sunlight was entering, and two sparrows were there. When two sparrows entered the room, two sparrows were there and they entered the room. One sparrow sat on a chair and the other sparrow started to hop or started to jump, jumping. Other sparrow started to hop around in that room or in that entrance. Both were waiting. The cheese is mellow. Now, what is kept on breakfast table? The cheese is kept there, and biscuits are there, and tea is there. Cheese is mellow, cheese is soft and tasty. Biscuits are crispy, and their gentian blue, purple, and blue color flowers are painted on teacups, but the teacups are still empty. Uh, and they filled it again. After taking tea, the teacups were empty and they filled them again. Have you got it? I'm going to explain it again that sunlight was entering through a doorway through the entrance when two sparrows entered the room and sat on a chair. And one sat on a chair and the other hopped around in the room. Cheese was very soft and tasty. The biscuits were very crispy, and blue colored flowers were painted on teacups. They had already taken their tea, then it emptied, and then they filled their teacups again. Okay, Manahid, Manahid is not here. Okay, Dua, unmute your mic, beta. Dua, if you are there, please unmute your mic. Okay, Dua, you will read third stanza. You will start from here. No words are spoken by us two. Dua, are you listening to me? Okay, without wasting any time, I'll ask Marriage. Unmute your mic, beta, and read third stanza.
Miss, which stanza?
Third stanza, no words. You will start from here. No words are spoken by us two.
No words are spoken by us too. Only the expectant sparrows complain. They flutter about the room, the wear of their wings enormous in the cozy air.
Cozy air. In the cozy air. Okay, thank you, beta. Thank you. Okay, those two people were not communicating. Those two persons who were in the room and who were taking their breakfast, they were not communicating. They were not talking to each other. They were sitting silently. They uh, they were sitting there silently and taking their breakfast. Only the sparrows were chirping there. So there was sound of their chirping only, and they were fluttering their wings. Flutter means flap their wings. They were fluttering their wings in the room, and there was low sound of their wings. Whir mean low sound. There was soft and low sound of their wings, enormous in the cozy air. Only that sound was in the cozy air, in the pleasant air. Have you got? Now last two lines are left. Ibra, unmute your mic, last two lines.
Last stanza.
Last two lines, yes, last stanza.
Then back to the sunlight threshold.
Threshold, threshold,
Con-
confer,
confer excitedly
excitedly,
watching us gorging there.
gorging there. Okay, thank you, beta. Why are there two Ibras? Ibra Fatima and Ibra Fatima. Okay. Then back to the sunlit threshold. Threshold mean entrance or doorstep. They went back there again, but they were chirping still. They were chirping excitedly. They were very happily chirping. and they were watching at those two persons who were eating their breakfast. Okay, so the sparrows joined them during breakfast, and after when they took their breakfast, so sparrows had gone. They went back to that doorstep or to that entrance from where they entered in the room. Now they are going back, they have gone back. They are chirping, still they are chirping excitedly, and they are watching at those two persons who are sitting at breakfast table. Sparrows are watching at them, and though on those two they are watching those two persons who were taking their breakfast. Okay, so it's all about that sparrows joined them at tea. You can see from its name that sparrows at tea, it means sparrows joined them at tea. And now when they were about to finish their breakfast, so sparrows left them. That's all. Now there are question answers about this poem. Question number 1. I'm going to read question number 1. Listen to me, and then I will be asking you answer. Why are the two people in the poem feeling hungry? Ibra, turn on your mic, beta. Sorry, turn on camera. And Dua, turn on camera, beta. Okay, Marish, unmute your mic and answer me, beta. Why are the two people in the poem feeling hungry?
The sparrows are hungry because they will fly from the sea to work.
Say it again, beta. I didn't get.
Sparrows are hungry because
Beta, it's about people. Why are the two people who were taking their breakfast, why were they hungry? Why were they feeling hungry? Okay, let
because
me answer them.
they're
Yes.
returning from our sea bath, they're hungry.
Okay, they have just come back from the sea after swimming. Okay, they have just come back from the sea after swimming. So this is the answer. Students, you are supposed to write this answer. They have just come back. Ibra, beta, please be attentive. Write this answer. They have just come back from the sea. They have just come back from the sea. After swimming or after sun bath. You can write after swimming or you can write after sun bath. Done? Marish, is it done?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Second question. What exactly are they having to eat and drink? It's very easy. What were they eating and drinking at breakfast table? Ibra, okay.
Teacher, they were having cheese and biscuits, cheese and biscuits.
And tea.
And tea.
They are having cheese, biscuits, and
Biscuits.
tea. They are having cheese, biscuits, and tea. Okay. Right answer. After that, we'll be doing third question.
Done.
Okay. Question number 3 is, why are the two sparrows expectant? Why were they excited? Why were two sparrows excited? They were hoping there, they were jumping there and chirping there. It means they were excited.
Eat.
Why were the two sparrows expectant? Why were they excited? Why were they jumping there? What is the reason behind?
Because they had never seen food like this.
They have never seen what?
Food like biscuits.
No, beta. They were hoping for crumbs to eat. After taking breakfast, whatever they will leave on the table, there will be crumbs, obviously, crumbs of biscuits and cheese.
Oh.
So sparrows were waiting for those crumbs. They are hoping, HOPING, they are hoping for crumbs to eat. They are hoping for crumbs to eat. CRUMBS. Crumbs spelling. I'm telling you spellings of crumbs. CRUMBS. Okay.
Teacher, क्या था answer? They are
hoping
hoping
for crumbs to eat. They are hoping for crumbs to eat. Now I will be asking Marish next question. Yes, Marish, why do you think the two people in the poem are? Who do you think the two people in the poem are?
Miss Sparrows.
Two people, beta. Sparrows are birds. Who do you think the two people in the poem are? You have to guess who two people are. They can be friends. They can be fishermen.
They will be friends.
They are friends. Yes, right, fine. They are friends. And Abra, you can write they are fishermen. Done? Okay, now you are going to do this exercise 2 and 3 from page 51. Language Tree Workbook, Unit 13. As you can see on the screen, page 51, exercise 2 and 3. Exercise 2. I'm going to read, find words in the poem which match the definitions, write them in the spaces provided. Okay, these are the meanings. You have to find words. First, Meaning is kept hitting with a lot of force. Which word's meaning is it? Yes,
Is
Abra?
it purchase?
Buffeted. It is buffeted.
Oh,
In the blank, you have to write buffeted. B-U-F-F-E-T-E-D. B-U-F-F-E-T-E-D.
purchase. Then next really sits.
Yes, it's on something narrow or high. Purchase.
Purchase.
An entrance to a room.
Doorway.
Threshold. 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 Doorstep. Threshold means doorstep or entrance to a room. What was full of flavor? Full of flavor. Ibra, what was full of flavor? Mellow. M-E-L-L-O-W, mellow. Ibra, have you got it?
Yes.
Okay, now we are going to do exercise 3. Tick the correct meaning of the underlined words or phrases. Maraj, I'm going to ask you. Unmute your mic, beta. Okay, tick the correct meaning of the underlined words or phrases. We too set to work.
The two people will start to eat.
Fine. We too returning from our sea bath hungry, whom the waves have buffeted without ado set to work. It means the two people start to eat. Second option B, you have to encircle it. Ibra, Marij and Dua. Only 3 students are here. You have to encircle second option. Okay, second. Marij, tell me second one. The whir of their wings, enormous in the cozy air. The whir means sound of their wings, enormous. It was very much sound. Only sound could be heard. In the cozy air, in the pleasant air.
The two birds have very large wings.
Which option is correct one? The bird's wings make a loud noise or the two birds have very large wings? There was sound na? If there is sound, obviously there will be a bit, it will be a bit noisy. Are you getting? If there is sound, so it will be a bit noisy. The bird's wings make a loud noise. First option. Oh, wait, let me ask Ibra. Ibra, unmute your mic. Ibra, are you getting? Unmute your mic, beta. Are you getting? Second option, the whir of their wings enormous in the cozy air. Have you got it, Ibra? Yes, Ibra, have you got it?
The second one.
Second one. The whir of their wings enormous in the cozy air. Have you got the meaning of this line? Yes, say yes, Ibra, if you have got the meaning.
Yes.
Okay, whir is actually sound like humming or buzzing sound or the sounds of the wings. That's why it is called whir. Sound of the wings which they were fluttering, which they were flapping. The whir of their wings, enormous mean very much. So there was very much sound in the cozy air. So obviously if there is sound, it will be a bit noisy. The bird's wings make a loud noise. First option is the correct one. Okay, now third one, confer excitedly. Confer excitedly. Confer mean chirping. Confer mean chirping. The birds are flying around or the birds are communicating with each other. Are they communicating with each other or are they flying around? What is the meaning of this line? Confer excitedly. Confer mean here chirp excitedly. Yes, Ibra, tell me correct option.
Mm,
When two sparrows were chirping, obviously they were communicating with each other. Na?
yes. Birds.
The birds are communicating with each other. And the meaning, okay, next fourth one, Ibra. Look at the fourth one, watching us gorging there.
Birds there.
Gorging means eating. Gorging mean eating. Sparrows were
The,
watching.
the birds are looking at the two people eating. The first one.
Yes, first one. The birds are looking at the two people eating. Done?
Yes.
Okay, I will send you word meanings. These are words meanings. All the difficult words which were in the poem. These are words meanings: buffeted, hit with great force. Please see on the screen. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Ado, delay, threshold, entrance to a room, purchase, sit on something narrow or high. You have already done it. Hopes, jump, mellow, full of flavor, gentian, a plant having blue and purple flowers. Expectant mean excited. Flutter. Flutter mean flap their wings. Whir. Whir is a low sound. Enormous is very much. Clear? So there are 11 words. Though I'm also doing this. Okay, this is all about today's lecture. And in the next lecture, you will be doing adjectives. So keep it in your mind that in the next lecture, that will be probably on Tuesday. Yes, that will be on Tuesday. You will be doing degrees of adjective. their subjective definition, and then you will be doing exercises related to it. It is in the same unit, unit 13 of workbook and unit 13 of student book. Got it? So today's lecture is over now. Thank you, students. Only 3 students are here. Thanks, everyone. Allah Hafiz.